Checking here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the best size of task force, and kind of my opinion, my take, my experience being in. I've been in all the different size task forces at this point, and we're going to be diving into Dr. Terrence with all the ZOOKAS guys. We got all the ZOOKAS trained up, and we're going to be practicing some of the landings and stuff like that. Probably more so later on once we get into the harder, like the real Dr. Terrence stages like 1 to 4. We're probably just gonna goof around a bit, let the chickens chicken around, let our wings fly, let our beaks cluck, and all that hashtag chicken stuff, guys. But yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about just like what is the best task force size. And like what I've preferred, and like what I've felt being in, because I've done the 5-man, I've done 10-man, I've done 25, and now I'm in the 50. I've done 50 before, so I guess I'll just talk about them in order and how I feel about them, like kind of my experience with them exactly. So I'll start out with the 5-man, and most of you probably remember when I started this channel, I was still in the 5-man that I'm going to be talking about. That was my only experience with a 5-man task force, and it was good. It was fun, but it was like I was in it with friends more so than I was like trying to do, like we were trying to do as high level operations as we could, but it was more so just like having fun with it. But within that, I still found the operations got kind of annoying in the 5-man. We never had problems with intel or anything, but it was just the fact that you had to solo like every single time. Like obviously unless you're doing like Milk Run or like Tank Tango or something. We were doing like Mambo and Tinderbox for the most part, and like I know some of the top 5-mans do like Foxtrot and stuff like that, but for us, it was like it was those were still like difficult bases to solo, and like just I don't know, just having to do that like every single day, like because it was like there was no room for mistakes whatsoever in a 5-man, because if you don't solo, then you're usually done. Like I think Mambo only had 4 bases, but anything above that, like Tinderbox and all those operations, they were basically one and done. If you messed up, then that was it. So. I do like 5-man. I like it just in terms of like the chat specifically. It's really easy to like keep in touch with everybody and know where everyone's at concerning operations and stuff. So that part's, it's kind of nice, like just to keep it organized. It seems really easy. So that's kind of the benefit there. Now I've been in 2 10-man task forces now. The first one I was in was the name was Sanctioned Elite, and we were like we were right around number 30 for like a pretty long time, and we were actually just doing Tinderbox. So this was like a year, maybe 2 years ago. We were doing Tinderbox in the 10-man, and that was enough to get us up to like the leaderboard position of 32, 35, something like that. I really like 10-man. That's probably my favorite overall, honestly. Like if you can get everything to work, like if you're with the right people, right? That's really all that it comes down to, is just being with the right people. But yeah, I found that was the most fun, because your attack still really had a lot of outcome on the operation, but it wasn't like 5-man where you're just one and done. Like there was a little more room for error, and like it made the attacks more exciting, but they like weren't stressful, if that makes sense. Like there was like you could still do really cool attacks and like go for the finish every time, but it wasn't as big a deal if you didn't finish as it was in the 5-man, because that was basically the entire operation was over. Okay, so moving on to the 25-man. Now my very first task force was actually a 25-man. And that was just an experience in itself, guys. Like you think like lately there was task force drama in like in the last one, the 10-man angry family one that I was in, like that was nothing compared to this. Like I'm gonna do an entire video on that. So Let me know down in the comments if you're interested to hear about my time in Reachers 1. That's all I'm gonna say about it for now. But that was the only 25 man I was ever in. Just like from a mechanics standpoint of how the 25 man worked. Actually, I was in the Reddit 25 man as well, so I guess I can talk about that too. But 25 man is good. It's great for it's good for like a combination of learning how to do operation attacks from everyone. And it kind of gives you a little bit of everything. It's like the jack of all trades, master of none kind of deal, where like you get a little benefit of everything. Like your attacks do kind of matter, definitely not to the extent of a 5 or 10 man. And you can see a lot of other attacks go first and stuff like that, and you can kind of learn from other people attacking as you go, which is pretty cool. And it's nice not to have, you don't really have too much stress of having to constantly finish or anything. So, and with 25 man, you're kind of getting to the point where it's too many people in the chat, and there's like a lot of things to keep track of, and like people miss operation attacks, and like you don't really know what's going on, and it's kind of hard to keep everybody coordinated. If you've ever been a leader, which I'm not usually, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure that gets quite annoying at sometimes. And then the 50 man, which I'm in right now, it's kind of like it's fun. Like I think that's the best way to describe it. It's fun because like look at all these attacks. We'll show off Mike's attack here while we talk about this. They're great for learning from people and not having to do like crazy solos or like have a lot of pressure on when you're attacking and stuff like that. But obviously, like the 25 man, it's like the 25 man only like literally multiplied by 2 because it's like impossible to keep track of like everyone, and like you don't really like I don't even know like half the guys' names. If you were to show me outside of playing the game in the task force, you were to show me their names, like I'd have no idea. Like obviously I just joined the other day, but I mean still like you don't really like get to know anyone in the task force. Like it's there's just like too many people, like so much going on. But it is nice just to like I'm looking at this one specifically. It's just gonna be nice to practice on bases like Massive Attack and Forlorn Hope and kind of get some experience doing that. That was a big reason why I joined. But yeah, guys, so we're diving into stage 6 here, so we should probably focus up just a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to take out this flamethrower here, and then we can kind of carve a path up through there. But yeah, like I said, I think 10 man is probably my favorite overall if you can get the right guys to do it. That's the big thing. Because if not, then it just becomes like like a grind fest more than like actually playing the game, right? Like at least in my experience. Even in the other 10 man I was in, it was a lot of like there was a lot of intel grinding, which I guess I should probably talk about more, because that's like a pretty huge thing depending on the size of your task force. Is you're gonna have to do a lot of intel grinding from like not necessarily in a 5 man, but like in a 10 and 25 man task force, you're gonna have to do tons of intel grinding, which does get old after a while for sure. But I mean, come on, one more shot. But like that's just part of the game, right? Like you have to grind intel for certain task force, and like in the 50 man doing Forlorn Hope, like you still have to get like I think it's 96 intel a week, something around that. But that's pretty manageable. Like that's not asking much, especially with like all the events and the supply chest that we get now. It's really not that hard to get 100 intel in a week without ice. If you have ice, then it's a hashtag chicken breeze, guys. Alright, so stage 7. Where are we gonna go here, guys? Where are we gonna go here? I think we're gonna clear mines in the back, and then might be able to sit the ZOOKAS behind that flamethrower, guys. Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. I'm not too sure here. We'll kind of see how this works. Okay, so we got those 3 down. There's still a lot of mines in the way though, which the chicken does not like, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some critters there, and that's gonna allow me to throw the ZOOKAS out and smoke them, hopefully without getting touched up too much. Then we're gonna fly up in this area here. Can we keep those girls on the left in line? Okay, I think we'll be... Alright, so we're looking okay, hopefully we don't get too bad of a spread here, guys. I'm gonna flare right on to the HQ. Oh. Okay, so we should have enough to shock here. We're gonna throw the medkit down, the critter's out. Another medkit. Can we do it, guys? Can we do it? 1, 2, come on now, come on, take it down, 3, one more shot, one more, come on, are you kidding me, okay, we can get it though, guys, we can get it, I'm sure we can do this. We focused a little bit more and have like an actual plan. I'm sure we can, I'm sure if there's a chicken, there's a way, guys, if there's a chicken, there's a way, just remember that. So where are we gonna go this time? I think instead of going in there, I think I can actually just, I think I can do the same thing, but just save a little GBE on the way there. So we're gonna get rid of this, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do something like that, guys. And I'm gonna pre-smoke the landing this time. Alright, so here we go. I don't like those smokes, guys. I don't like the smokes. Starting over. We'll do the same thing again, though. We'll do it quicker. Okay, so diving into stage 7. Okay, so we're going to be throwing out the barrage right about here. Right about there, guys. That should clear out most of the mines that we do need. And we're going to pre-smoke the beach. Pre-smoking on the beach, guys. Kinda didn't throw the smokes down as much as well as I would like, but it should be okay. So we're gonna be flaring up right about there. Something like this, guys. I think something like this is gonna be the way to do it. So we just gotta keep a bit of a straight line here. And are we gonna have enough? Comes down to the spread here, guys. Comes down to the spread. Are they gonna go massive or can they stay in the smoke for us? I don't know if I like this, guys, because I think I had to actually shock like half of the ZOOKAS in that process. Okay, I guess it worked. I'm gonna pretend like there's some hashtag chicken science in there on that one, guys. It's all just about the formulas, So whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? It looked like the Hammerman, house was on the Dr. Terrence HQ. I don't know, but yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the video today, guys. Make sure to let me know down in the comments what your favorite size of task force is and why. If you want to explain that to Chicken a bit, I think I'm gonna stick around with these guys for the time being. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying practicing on Mass Attack and Forlorn Hope. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.